Be the first to know the latest updates, breaking news, and mind-blowing insights about your favorite movies. Subscribe now and become a true movie spy. The fourth episode of Ahsoka has multiple lightsaber battles, surprising character revelations, and a finale that changes the direction of Star Wars history. Ahsoka Episode 4 reaches the show's midway point, with several major events reshaping the future of Star Wars. Ahsoka Tano, Rosario Dawson, and Sabine Wren, Natasha Liu Bordizzo, find themselves stranded on the planet Seatos, their T-6 shuttle temporarily out of commission after a skirmish in orbit, with Nightsister Morgan Elsbeth, Lee Inosanto, making final preparations to find the location of Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra. Her mercenaries are tasked with preventing the Jedi from thwarting her plans. Former Jedi Baylan Skoll sends his pupil Shin Hati, Ivana Sakno, and the Inquisitor Merrick to track down their enemies in the forest, where numerous spectacular lightsaber battles take place. Despite having similar backgrounds, Ahsoka and Baylan ultimately meet and battle throughout the cosmos. Things don't go well for the title character, and Sabine is forced to make a bad decision. While everything appears lost for the heroes and the New Republic is unaware of a significant developing threat, Ahsoka finds help in the unexpected reappearance of an old acquaintance. Here are the top 11 Star Wars revelations from Ahsoka Episode 4. Hera defies New Republic orders, and the Ghost takes to the skies. Hera and Jacen. In the Ahsoka trailer, Hera Syndulla, although a general in the New Republic, does not have the freedom to come and go as she pleases. In Ahsoka Episode 3, the New Republic Senate Committee rejects Hera's proposal to deploy a task team to Seatos, where Morgan Elsbeth is suspected of worrisome conduct. Unwilling to abandon her companions, Hera defies instructions and boards the Ghost with her son, Jacen Syndulla, and Chopper to investigate with a small squad of X-Wings. While her career is at risk, Hera appears nonchalant, reminding Jacen that when he becomes a general, he, too, will be able to violate the laws.
Well, when you're a general, you can disobey orders too. Until then, buckle up.
Carson Teva from The Mandalorian has joined the fight. Carson Teva, as seen in The Mandalorian, Carson Teva, an X-Wing pilot, will accompany Hera on her mission to the Denab system. Teva, a recurrent character in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, serves as an unexpected link between the three New Republic-era Star Wars series. Concerned about an Imperial danger on the Outer Rim, the pilot would naturally follow Syndulla's lead and look into suspicious activities. Teva's entrance raises issues regarding the Star Wars timeline, given that his work in Season 3 of The Mandalorian was assumed to overlap with Ahsoka's. However, with his most recent visit, Ahsoka may have moved the era forward in the chronology. Merrick's identity and fate are revealed. Ahsoka, Merrick Inquisitor. After months of conjecture, the identity of the enigmatic Inquisitor Merrick was revealed. Nobody. Merrick intercepts Ahsoka in the Seatos jungle and challenges the former Jedi to a lightsaber combat. Ahsoka is unafraid of Merrick's whirling crimson blades. With patience and concentration, she effortlessly eliminates him, slashing him across the midsection. Merrick's body emits green mist and deteriorates, revealing that he was under Nightsister Morgan Elsbeth's spell. While Merrick might have been a night brother of Dathomir, he was more likely a reanimated corpse performing Elsbeth's bidding. Baylan wishes to construct something new. In Ahsoka, Baylan wields a lightsaber. Ahsoka arrives at the cliffside where Darksider Force user Baylan Skoll guards the star map after slaying Merrick. Baylan introduces himself by saying Anakin Skywalker praised his former pupil, but Ahsoka counters by saying she'd never heard of Skoll. Before engaging in a brutal lightsaber fight, Baylan reveals that he has no wish to ignite a war and that Grand Admiral Thrawn's efforts are tragic but essential. Rather, Baylan views the new galaxy as a chance to rebuild, completing a mystery goal that evaded him as a Jedi. On Mandalore, Sabine's family was murdered. Sabine uses a lightsaber in the new Ahsoka trailer. Baylan Skoll finds Sabine's family murdered in Mandalore while working to seduce her.
But you're not like her, though, are you?
More than you know.
Clan Wren, as shown in Star Wars Rebels, was likely annihilated during the Empire's Mandalorian massacre known as the Night of a Thousand Tears. Sabine remained on Lothal for years after the Battle of Endor because she had nowhere else to go. Star Wars also linked Ahsoka to the destruction of Mandalore, revealing that she ignored Sabine's warnings about the peril to her homeworld, severing their friendship. Sabine joins the villains, but isn't she one? Sabine is wondering whether or not to provide the map. Baylan Skoll appears in Ahsoka Episode 4 as Baylan Skoll. skull. Sabine Wren is confronted with a dreadful choice: give up the star map and aid Baylan's skull, or lose Ezra Bridger forever. Baylan takes advantage of Sabine's loneliness by offering to reconnect her with the lost Jedi. Sabine's sole remaining family member is Ezra. She reluctantly passes over the map to Baylan, allowing the baddies to finalize launch calculations. Baylan keeps his word, stopping Shin from murdering Sabine with a force choke. The Eye of Shaun enters hyperspace. Ahsoka's Eye of Shaun Morgan Elsbeth conducts final preparations to activate the hyperspace ring now that the Eye of Shaun has been completed. Ahsoka's star chart is aligned with the Eye of Shaun, where the computer calculates coordinates to approach the exiled Grand Admiral Thrawn. Hera and her New Republic warriors arrive just in time to see the Eye of Shaun, but it's too late to stop it. Elsbeth's droids do the last computations while Sabine assists Baylan with the map. The Eye of Shaun accelerates through hyperspace, heading for an unknown galaxy, leading the X-Wings in its wake. Force-sensitive Jacen Syndulla appears in Ahsoka Episode 3 as Jacen Syndulla. Jacen Syndulla informs Hera that he has a bad feeling when the Eye of Shaun enters hyperspace. The delivery isn't a play on the legendary "I've got a bad feeling about this" phrase from Star Wars. Jacen's visage is filled with real anxiety, indicating that he senses a disturbance in the Force. While it was assumed that Jacen would be Force-sensitive since he is the son of Jedi Knight Kanan Jarrus, his time on board the Ghost is the first formal evidence that he can utilize the Force. Is Ahsoka dead? At the end of Ahsoka Episode 4, Ahsoka Tano is in the world between worlds. Ahsoka isn't seen again until the episode's concluding minutes, after tumbling over the cliffside of Seatos during her combat with Baylan. Though a plummet into the water would not normally kill someone of her talent level, Ahsoka is dealing with something more serious. The heroine awakens in another realm, with no trace of Seatos or the sea. Unsure of where she is, Ahsoka appears to have reached the netherworld of the Force, where she has joined others who have passed on. Her quest isn't over, though, for her encounter will lead to Ahsoka the White, as shown in Rebels. The return of the world between worlds. Rosario Dawson appeared in Ahsoka Episode 4-1. As Ahsoka examines her surroundings, it becomes evident that she is in the world between worlds, a region between time and space. Previously saved by Ezra Bridger through a gateway in the world, Ahsoka's fate is inextricably linked with the enigmatic Force stronghold. The same bridges and arches shown in Rebels' stylized animation may be seen in live action, but slightly different in look owing to lighting. It is unknown how Ahsoka entered and will escape the world between worlds, but her route ahead demands lessons that only one can impart. Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano reunite. In Ahsoka, Hayden Christensen plays Anakin Skywalker. When she hears "Hello, Snips," Ahsoka initially believes she has a head injury before discovering there is a figure behind her. Anakin Skywalker, played by Hayden Christensen, is her former Jedi teacher. Ahsoka is overjoyed to see her pal, who returns her grin. Anakin appears in his black Jedi robes, holding his lightsaber at his hip, as Ahsoka remembers him. Ahsoka will have the opportunity to make peace with Anakin before resuming her quest to find Ezra and Thrawn. Anakin Skywalker's presence is important in ensuring that Ahsoka Tano matures into the person she needs to be in the Ahsoka trilogy. Stay tuned, because we have a mission to uncover the most enigmatic film secrets ever created. Remember, with Movie Spy, the truth is just one click away. Thanks for watching.